EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Las Vegas Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from the Steel City. We'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, break! Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Firemove. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's number 40 on the season for him.
60
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Now.
Ready?
They'll run with the second-round pick in the equal draft. Not much happening there, just a short game.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Come on, come on. 19 tight. 19, 18. Nothing, 19. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score. D.J. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Touchdown number 9 for the year. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
going to throw right away. That's caught. It's the tight end drop downwards. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Raiders.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll run with the Boise State product, Ashton Genty. Trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A loss of 2 yards.
On third down, Penix. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
Fourth down.
Fourth down, and here's Penix. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Dallas. And he's going to have a Raiders first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Run out of the gun for Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
They'll send their tight end left. On second down, here's Penix. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions. And
he will do it himself. He's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Vegas. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 4th TD drive of the season. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass down good. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
you're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, has those defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return is Tucker. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
To start the drive. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Bishop on the stop. A gain of 15. First down, Las Vegas.
Flash. It's Penix. Going up top. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one outside to his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. It was hand-tailed great with the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6.
70 Rangers. Come on.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Fireman. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 3 brings up third and 3.
Ready.
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Fireman. But they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. Now this time he'll set up to throw. Down inside the 10. And he's in. And touchdown Steelers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard
The
line.
Raiders take over first down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
And the lefty panics on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Penix. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is. We'll go play action now with Penix. He's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Pick up of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here first and 10.
16 yards. And the Raiders first down.
They're going to go play action with Penix. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Adnan Mitchell, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Now he'll run.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really nice play recognition there by the defense. They sensed the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield, and that ball was going to be checked down. The moment that ball hit the running back's hands, there was nowhere to go.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
operating from their own 23. They'll begin 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll go forward for a couple. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Ready?
2nd and 7.
60 Maverick. Come on. 60 Bobcat. 60. 19 Lion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got Fireman open on the left side. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards
on the play.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready?
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. They'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Now give on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
44-yard line.
On the set.
2nd and 10. Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Right side. It's Fireman. He's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range. That's 28-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go!
He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for 1. And he's going to be dropped for a pickup of about 5. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here now, 3rd and 5.
5 in. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll look to throw. Inside, it's complete. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
The Steelers.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He's in. Fire move. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. And everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. That ball going to hop into the end zone.
The Raiders take
It's a
over
touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Pettis. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Tucker. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. So the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. It'll set up 2nd down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Plan. It's Penix. Now he'll air one out. Going to be brought down inside the 15.
It's a gain of 63 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
On the handoff, this is Genty. He's in! Ashton Genty! Touchdown, Las Vegas. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. From the gun, here is Penix. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
This is Jalen Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 21-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Over the middle and taken in by Firemouth. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. He has been busy. first and 10.
Ready?
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now on third and long. He's got a receiver wide open left side. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the right zone.
36 yards. That's good for the Steelers.
76.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal taken down at about the 8.
yards. That's another Pittsburgh
They'll
Steelers.
run with Johnson. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
It's a loss of
A
1.
loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 9. It'll be second and goal. And he keeps the legs moving. Able to get it down inside the 5.
Taylor Britt on the tackle.
Third and goal.
5 yards brings up third and goal.
Back to throw. And he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jermaine Pratt. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Pioneer. Let's go now. Press.
Right back to the air. Following that hit, he is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 10-yard line.
18 Roderick.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
So I'm not really sure if it would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the first down either way. But at least if that ball's completed, third down's just a little bit more manageable. Because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in third and pass.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Penix. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A tough spot. Third and long. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, dropped out. And it's going to be fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
76.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That'll be caught by the running back one. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's got the first down, not by a whole lot. Really gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs.
That's good.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Okay, ready? 19 Lions. Here we go. Set.
The throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Let's go.
And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
There's not a lot to this route. Man coverage, and you got a drag route. Give him a little something off the line and go. Win with speed. Good, accurate ball on the front shoulder pad. Allows him to pick up the rest after the catch and leads to a big gain.
Ready.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up first and goal.
The Steelers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready, ready.
One. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. They'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Taylor Britt. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Check smash. Check smash. Cowboy 80.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Steelers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
We've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Steelers 35, Raiders 32.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man is Horton. He's got it. No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 27.
Here's a handoff to Gentry. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Bowers. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6. At the 39-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Forced out wide. That one late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
On first and 10, it's Warren. Down the sideline, inside the 25.
On the set.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory.
Here we go.
It is first and goal. Oh, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out,
he will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Raiders 32.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return is Tucker. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Darius Rush.
The Steelers can go for a first down.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Like 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now, faking the give. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. More times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Picked up by Darian Porter. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Here's first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. They're by Hippie out of the backfield. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. One time out at their disposal, but the more pressing need, have to score twice. It's first and 10. That is caught at the 3. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. On play action. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And now the Raiders faced with an important two-point conversion attempt. Again, it's Penix. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. They'll run the toss with Warren. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
They could have put it at the 1 and gone for 2, but they elect to still kick it here.
Makes the score Steelers 49, Raiders 40.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Yeah! Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short at the 20-yard line.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll let one go down the middle. And for the third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Panther and left. County Lions.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
19 yards.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. It's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back, in the flat, he does the rest. There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL